How's it going, neighbors? This is Ed here with etrailer.com, and we're going to take a look at the RockyMounts GuideRail on our 2025 Acura MDX. So essentially what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the guide rail and see how well it fits on the back of the vehicle, see what it blocks, and see how it holds our bike. So as you can see right here, this is a wheel-mounted bike carrier with a cradle. So the platform is going to hold your bike from the bottom, and your bike is secured using the arms on the front and rear wheel. So if you have a bike that has a nice paint job, or a bike that's carbon fiber frame, this is going to allow you to secure your bike without making any contact. Now, as far as the way it interacts with our MDX, you can see that our wheels and frame are going to kind of block out the tail lights. Your backup sensor will pick up this whole setup. You're going to see your bikes in your rear view mirror and in your back window. So you just want to be aware of what's going on with your bike as you're going down the road. A cool feature though is with the guide rails, you're going to be able to tilt using the handle and still access your cargo area pretty easily. You have plenty of space to get from tilt and then to get into the trunk area to change your shoes out, or maybe even have a beverage at the end of your ride. So that is a real cool feature on a bike carrier to allow you to keep the access to your cargo space. So I'm gonna pop this guy back upright and let it click into place. And we're gonna remove our bike, take a closer look at the carrier itself. So to remove it, you're gonna push in on the tab, and it's going to release the latch on the teeth, and then you can pop this guy up and it'll remove the arm. And we're going to do that same thing again. And from here we can take a closer look at our cradles. Now our cradles will support a wheel up to 3 inches wide, so if you do have a fat tire bike, sadly this setup will not work for you, but you have different notches in here for your road bikes, going all the way up to your all-terrain tires for like your mountain bikes. So I'm gonna close my arms up here, and now we're gonna take my tape and get some measurements, see what we're adding back here. So at the closest point from the bumper, right at 8.5 inches, and then going from the farthest point here, right at 30 inches. You have quite a bit of a rise with your bike carrier, so going up steep inclines and driveways shouldn't create too much of an issue for you. As far as your clearance to the handle, you're right at 23 inches. So you have real good clearance with this guy. And I'm gonna fold it up into the stowaway position and see how close we're getting. So as you can see, I can fit my whole arm in there, and all the way to the bumper, we're 4 inches away. So that's plenty of clearance. Now in the stowaway position, you can get a good visual of how much more visibility you pick up. Your license plate is still wide open. Your tail lights become more visible. And then without your bikes, you can see out your back window. So that does come in handy. Going down to our shank, you're gonna have a 2-inch receiver and an included anti-rattle pin and lock. So this is going to be key to light to your chain that helps secure your bikes to your carrier, and it's going to allow you to use just one key for both of those options. Now, in general, when it comes to wheel-mounted carriers, I think that this is going to be a line for a person that's a little bit more serious, that's getting out there more often and wants something very convenient. Alternatively, if you were looking for something that does not make frame contact, I would suggest the Benton shifts and grins, because it gives you the availability to also frame mount your bikes as well as wheel mount. So again, this is Ed with etrailer.com, taking a look at the GuideRail's bike carrier from RockyMounts. Have a great day.
We're going to take it out here on the test course. First thing we're going to do is hit the bumps. We're just going to see what it's like if we did hit some speed bumps. I'm watching the bike, watching how it holds on the tires. It looks like it moves just a little bit, not too much. This is mostly standard with other bike racks, so nothing to worry about. The bike doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Now we're going to go a little bit faster in the parking lot. I'm going to take some aggressive turns and see how it handles there. Looks like it's fine. I see a little movement again, but again, the bike's not going anywhere, so I don't have to worry about it.